Hang on for an overdose of public stupidity. When you see a responding emergency vehicle heading your way, what do you do? Hopefully what everyone else is doing. Pulling over is required by law. Except, asinine assbag Ashley's common sense and decency has left the chat.
Fucking asshole.
After passing everyone who pulled over, she turns right into this hotel parking lot. The laws apparently don't apply to her, and she's as worthless as a chocolate teapot. Crackhead Kathy uses Ancestry instead of Tinder, but before those sites existed, she ended up with Ecstasy Eddie, her son and cousin. He barely reacts to the horn. The lights are on, but nobody's home. A shit sandwich could do better. I stopped before the lady on the left. You can't hear it over my honking, but she honked back. You can see her hand come up from the horn.
Jeez, guy.
If you're gonna get a
sorry.
message.
The speed limit on this stretch of state highway is 55 miles per hour, and this kid on a bicycle is competing for a Dum Dum of the Month award. He casually drifts across the lanes without even looking both ways first.
Now that's foolish.
Farting in front of a candle is a form of gaslighting. And so is convincing these fine parents they're doing a great parenting job by keeping their children off this busy highway.
You got honked at for not using the center turn lane.
Oh my god, this guy's passing on a double yellow line. Just with a flaw.
Speedy Susan's desperation for getting ahead of everybody is about as pathetic as drinking in front of a mirror when the doctor tells you to watch your drinking. Pathetic because she gets nowhere any faster. We're all going 5 over the limit to begin with. Granted, her first pass is legal, but her second pass dangerously extends into a no-passing zone and on a blind curve. Had someone been coming the other way, this could have ended with fatalities. Notice how she only saved about 5 seconds, and she happens to be going to the same place we are, but she turned off into what I presume is the employee entrance. We were headed to that same apple orchard farm for their yearly apple cider festival, which was amazing. Now we're back to 2015 for the last of the 2015 clips.
What is he doing? Is he parking or?
The key word here is he's attempting to park.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna go around him, I guess. That was interesting.
Well, anyway.
Our mojo here.
Oh,
Wow. This is going to be an interesting day, isn't it? Yeah.
It's like one thing.
Back on your side, buddy. There we go. Pay attention next time. Okay, Okay, just drive on the right side, okay? You were cutting the corner, you know that?
Dumb Daft Daphne has 10 varieties of horrible driving, but 0 varieties of intelligence. Today we get to see her distracted driving variety of terrible driving. She's messing with something in her car, and hesitating even though she has the right-of-way.
Just go. There you go.
The camera cut for a second to start a new clip, and now she's sitting there when it's clear to go.
Go.
That was our loudspeaker, which woke her up for a second. But I also see she can't manage a turn signal. As she continues digging for something, she stops short of the intersection, clearly not focused on driving. Her second wake-up call. Then she sits when it's clear to go, once again, digging for something.
Now she's got her head down, she's not paying attention.
Three times she needed to be prodded. Her head is so far up her ass, she can lick her nostrils clean. We have yet another two-legged stool sample who can't figure it out. And this one shows us a different flavor of bad driving. She pulls over but changes her mind. Can't decide if she wants to turn here or here.
She changes her mind more than she changes her tampon.
That's not a parking spot, you moron.
And now she goes past the entrance to this parking lot, and now turns in the wrong way, despite big obvious arrows. And changes her mind again.
You just got home.
Some more indecisiveness. He acts like he's gonna double park. Then he creeps along with nobody in front of him. Then with no turn signal, wants to parallel park, and somehow manages to slip in with barely inches to spare. How hard is it to flip the blinker on? Another snail on Xanax.
Could you please go a little faster? Like barely going 10 miles an hour and we're not going to get through this town. And this guy's not using the fucking turn lane. What an idiot. God, these people are stupid. Okay, go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go. Which lane are you in? And you're going really slow.
Now on to 2016, which will be the last year of old clips that we'll be reposting. Once we're done reposting the best of 2016, we'll go back to uploading entirely fresh new content.
Get in the turn lane. There's a turn lane to get into. There's a parking spot right there, and this guy is just going to sit here.
While waiting for these pedestrians to cross, a driver just out of camera view doesn't bother looking behind her and nearly backs right into me. She only noticed me when I honked.
You want to watch where you're backing up?
But that's not all. This older couple up ahead get very angry at me for honking, clearly not seeing what just happened. The man stops to stare me down, then starts walking toward me, clearly wanting a confrontation. As I went by, he said something angry I could barely hear while giving me an angry gesture.
Tremendous to have a president who understands our needs and will be someone we can work with so closely. It's not clear how much good he'll do in such a tight race. Sharpton-bound New York. The first Republican debate without Donald Trump was seen by 12.5.
Excuse me.
Yes, cars drive here.
You want to shut your door?
Guy coming from the left fails to yield, as is typical at this intersection.
I want to tell you right now, I can tell people that $50 every corporation pay that $50 an hour. I want to see what they can do. If you don't like it, get out. I can tell people that $50 every corporation pay that $50 an hour. I want to see what they can do.
Oh my God. Use a crosswalk next time, please.
Ridges and reflections. We're giving away a luxurious Keystone Springdale trailer provided by...
Use a signal.
obviously listening at 8:10 this morning. Do it tomorrow, and you can get tickets to go to the 10th Annual Artisan Cheese Festival. I love cheese.
Yeah, because you're smart.
Here's a lesson on how not to parent. 4-year-old child, parent way back here with his head buried in his phone, not watching his kid. Kid crossing the street unattended. Here's the ultimate in selfishness. A broken U-turn that gets in people's way. And now her friend in this car waves her down, so she stops to have a conversation with her friend.
This guy has no brains at all.
After getting honked at, her friend flips off the driver who honked. That was about as pathetic as riding that horse all the way through the desert without giving that horse a name. You're about to experience a major honk fest because of this intellectually constipated moron who won't go past this city bus that's pulled over. He has plenty of room to go past the bus. And finally does what he should have done to begin with. Nobody else had a problem doing it.
Look before you cross the street. This is not a loading zone, guy. I want to stop texting. You want to stop texting? I like that guy's Jeep.
That is really
I
cool.
need one of those.
Miss Gray, this is exactly what I was looking for.
Mac, the stage manager said we were looking at beautiful clouds.
Around, I forgot to say 3:30 before. And she said, oh, well, you can come in. Oh! Oh my God.
Would you like to try again? You can continue. The contact download is starting. Some phones require...
Have a green light, dude. You can go.
Please check your phone and confirm the download if necessary.
Alright guys, there's a lot more exciting content to come. So be sure to subscribe, hit that bell icon, drop a comment below, give us a thumbs up and share. Also, check out some of our other videos. Thank you for watching.